Hi, it's Tanya from Tanya Strong Books, and today let's talk about submitting your manuscript and what do you do afterwards. In September, went to a conference and my first writing conference I've ever been to, and I randomly was like, you know what, I'm going to sign up for a consult. There was an editor from a small publisher and an agent that I really liked. And so I signed up for consults with them. They both requested a full manuscript. One did a full manuscript plus a 2 to 4 page synopsis. And what do I do now? Right? I feel like I got an editor, we edited it up and submitted them in November, and I'm done, right? I'm all done. No, book 2 is halfway done. I think by the end of this month or next month, I'll be completely done with book 2. It's another suspense murder mystery novel. Book 3 is actually the third book I'll be writing is actually book 1 in a series of, it's a rom-com, a blind date series. And yeah, I'm hitting the ground running. So here are some things that I've been thinking a lot about since I've submitted. I clicked the button, I submitted to these 2 ladies, and here are the things that I keep thinking like I need to keep doing. So number 1 is keep sending out query letters. These 2 ladies are my absolute favorite. I want them to pick my book. I'd love the agent to sign with me, and I would be delighted if she then signed with the small publisher for this book or someone else, but I really love both of these ladies, both of these places for my book to be. But you don't know what you don't know, right? Is that the saying? I'm going to send out more query letters. What if I find someone that I really jive with? What if I find someone that really loves my books and they work super hard for me to get my books out there? So I'm going to keep sending out query letters. These ladies, I've given them a head start. I'm going to wait like a month, and then I'm going to start sending out more query letters, because what if both of them reject me? What if neither one of them want this book? So I'm going to keep sending out query letters. I'm not going to just stop with the 2 that I love, because what if I find some more that I love? Then number 2, participate in critique groups. I cannot stress this enough, okay? Like, I have met some amazing authors that write really great stories. This story is great, but like the way it's written, not always great. And it makes me so sad, because I want good, clean books out in the world. And it makes me sad when they don't realize how amazing their book is, but it needs to be critiqued. And I've learned that. So I want to say the hard way, but like the good way. I'm in 2 different critique groups. Well, I'm a part of ANWA, so you pay a fee every year. And it's a small fee, like $30 or $40 now, I think. And I have a chapter, an in-person chapter meeting that I go to every month. And so I can bring stuff. They always have like a lesson, and we bring stuff to critique each other's work and talk to each other. I'll ask advice on, independently publishing or traditional publishing. And there's women there that have been published many times and those that have never been published. And we kind of bounce the ideas off of each other. It's great. I have an online suspense group that I attend, and they'll usually do a little lesson as well. And we chit chat. That one doesn't have as high of attendance, but I still enjoy going to that one as well. And then because of those 2, they have critique. I've joined some critique groups because of some members in those groups, and those have transformed my writing. They're picking out and saying you can't use filter words and your verb usage, or there's a plot hole here. You need your goals. What are your motivations? Like there's so many things that they can pick out that have just transformed my writing. And I feel like my first book got changed so many times and moved and changed, all because of critique groups. And it was super painful, but my writing has just blossomed. And my critique groups have been invaluable. They are amazing. Okay, so join a critique group. Keep improving your trade. I listen to podcasts. I read books. I do all these things I listen and learn from all these authors that have done very well. And I find my favorite authors and I find podcasts and videos that they've done and I try to learn from them because I admire them and I want to do what they've done. Number 3, keep writing. I am so sad when I find a book by a debut author. Amazing. I love it. And it's been like 5 years and I haven't read anything else. And I don't know, there could be different situations, right? Like, I don't know what's happened. But it makes me so sad when I find a book and I love it and then I can't find anything else by that author. And I hope they're still writing because they obviously have talent. So keep writing. When publishers, I learned this at the conference, when they're signing book deals, they're scheduling, like right now, they're scheduling like 2026, 2027. They're out there. And so I'm still writing. I'm just going to keep writing because if I don't get a book deal with book number 1, I have book number 2 is coming up and next conference, I'm going to get another consult. I'm going to do it again, And also by the time, if I do get a book deal and say they sign me for 2026, by the time 2026 comes, I better have 5 more books that I've written. And I'm like, here, this is a sequel. Let's add these to it. Do you know what I mean? So keep writing. Don't stop. Keep going. And your writing should get better and better. And if they don't like book 1, maybe they'll like book 2 or book 3. So don't stop. So those are my advice to writers that have submitted their manuscripts. Like, don't give up. My book 2 is another murder mystery, suspense, clean. I should be finishing it up either the end of this month or next month. And the 3rd book I'll be writing is actually number 1 in a series, and it will be a rom-com about disastrous, like, blind dates. It's going to be good. I'm super excited. I also have a suspense novella that I want to write that is the beginning of my suspense series. Like, it kind of has to do with how they all tie in together. And I'm super excited about that. So my plan is, I'm doing the query letters with book 1. Book 2, I'm finishing up. The 3rd book I want to write, I'm outlining and getting that all ready. So you should be in all these different stages and keep going. You've got this. Don't quit. Don't give up. So if you have any advice on what other things I should be doing, what I should be focusing on, any advice at all, I'd love to hear it. And I hope that this has inspired you to keep writing. I hope it's inspired you to keep sending out query letters and all that good stuff. So please subscribe and follow me. Bye.